In this digital age, children's connections with the natural world can get lost. Up next on Newsmakers, find out how the U.S. Forest Service is doing its part to reconnect kids with nature. Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Sabrina Register. We're coming to you today from the Wing Luke Asia Museum in Seattle's International District. And joining me right now is Garth Smelser, who is Deputy Forest Supervisor with the U.S. Forest Service, Gifford, Pinchot National Forest. Thanks so much for coming to Seattle and talking to us today.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Nice to meet you as well. People these days in this digital world, we live by our phones, our tablets, our laptops, you name it. Is the connection for kids to nature, is that getting lost in the shuffle?
I believe so, it absolutely is, and it's hard to believe, and I don't think most parents or educators, even community members, understand it's up to 8 hours a day that kids spend either in front of a TV screen, a computer screen, a smartphone, or a video game. So it's hard, actually it's not quite so hard to imagine that 8 hours of the day they don't even have the chance to reconnect with nature because they're inside four walls, increasingly sedentary in front of a screen.
So not only that, but also cities, neighborhoods don't have the natural settings and the parks and whatnot to be able to get the kids outdoors too.
Exactly. In addition to the lure of technology, regimented schedules, be it sports or entertainment or shopping, you're exactly right. Kids don't even have as many opportunities, not just in the urban environment, but even in rural neighborhoods, even in suburbia, there's less and less opportunities to connect with natural settings because we're not designing our cities, we're not designing our neighborhoods to bring nature into where we live.
And so what happens when kids don't connect to nature? What is the downside? It
is pretty impactful, and that's what we're trying to build awareness of, is that kids are affected emotionally, socially, and physically. They are less physical, they are increasingly likely to be obese. Emotionally, they're not as socially connected, they're not practicing those skills of connecting with others, therefore they have a tendency to be more aggressive, less creative, and they suffer just academically. Kids that spend time in nature perform better academically and have higher grade point averages, if you can believe it.
Conversely, if someone is out in nature more, as you just said, academically, but what are some of the other benefits to a child who's really connected with nature?
So physically, one, they're going to be fitter and leaner. Two, they experience less severe symptoms of ADD. They have better immune systems. A recent study even shows that kids playing outdoors have 2 to 3 times better eyesight than those that don't. So it's just all around physical. And then, like I said, they tend to perform better creatively, and they have better critical thinking skills, they're better decision makers. And then all in all, on the emotional and social level, is that kids that play outdoors have a better self-esteem of themselves, they connect better with their colleagues, and ultimately they have a better stewardship ethic of the natural world.
So U.S. Forest Service is trying to get the word out about getting kids to reconnect with nature, and you have programs as well to help kids do just that. We
do, and we have lots of partners that have tons of programs. The somewhat disturbing thing is that with all the work that's going on, the statistics continue. Kids continue to spend more and more time in front of the screen. We have less and less healthy lifestyles, and so we're trying to build community awareness, try to bring some big ideas, some big hearts together to convene a community dialogue around doing something different and bringing about some social change.
We're almost out of time, but basically unplug and get out and enjoy nature with your family.
Yeah, and it's not about retreating from technology. I mean, technology brings a lot of richness to our life. It's perhaps better described as moving forward to a nature-rich civilization, and the Forest Service needs to be a part of that if we're going to maintain a relevancy in our mission.
Garth Smelser, thanks so much for talking to us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers, headline news at the top and bottom of the hour.